And we're back. Welcome to PB&J Radio on WICR. It's time for our favorite segment,
Weenie of the
Weenie of the Week.
All right, so this week's Weenie of the Week is a very clear winner. It's Mr. Jay-Z. I don't know if he cheated on Beyonce, but the fact that there's allegations being brought against him are...
It's just ridiculous.
It's nutty.
We gotta wait. All right, so now I'm saying we have to wait like a week and a half until all these rumors clear up, because that's usually how long it takes for these stupid rumors to clear up. You have no idea. You cannot trust Twitter or Facebook anymore. Like Justin Bieber died like 6 times and he's still perfectly fine. Knock on wood. Am I right? But we'll see what he's doing. But she did a lot of her. I don't know what you want to call it. Like one big music video of an album, Lemonade.
Wasn't it a video album or something like that?
Video album, I guess you could say that. It was one long music video. So like what she would do is she would release a song, and then that song, whatever the video was, she would talk a little bit, like that, like mysterious, like just like talking in between the songs, and then it would start up another song, and the video, it was basically a movie it was a movie musical. That's the best way I could put it.
You saw the whole thing, or?
It's like Grease.
I saw little parts of it, and it was very it was a little, well, all right, not very, but it was like break-uppy. You know what I mean? Like a
emotional
Taylor Swift emotional song.
Drake emotional, or
no?
Well,
I
it's like
didn't
more
cry.
divorced. They're married, aren't they?
Yeah. So I guess that's a little. It wasn't a breakup.
Are they divorced now? Like, that's my question. Are they still together? I don't know what's going on. I'm in the dark about it.
I really don't know.
I'm really on the.
How do you cheat on Beyonce though? Like,
that's what I want to go back to. This guy's
what are you
cheating on Beyonce.
doing?
and his lips are.
And
huge.
look at you. Dude, his lips look like 2 chocolate glazed donuts smushed together.
They really are.
Exactly
really,
what they
really
look
big.
like.
But like,
That's spot on. That's spot on.
yeah, I know, but like I get it. He's like Jay-Z, powerful, but Beyonce's just as powerful, and she has like
definitely.
She definitely has like more loyal fans. Like these girls, and,
Yeah, but
like,
they're
even
nuts.
guys who like love Beyonce.
Do you hear what happened
they
with
will do anything
Rachel
for her.
Roy and
Rachel Ray.
Rachel Ray, classic kitchen mix-up.
Class up, can handle the heat, get out the kitchen.
I guess so, but she really has like extremely loyal fans, and I'm not gonna lie, it was okay. The music was good for what I like a first time listening to it, and me personally, I usually listen to albums like 3 or 4 times before I even like start to, like really appreciate and talk about them and like them. But pretty good. The cinematography in like the video was awesome, really really good. But it was her like smashing cars, like it was that's what I'm trying to get at, like the breakup,
so
like
she's like
divorce.
angry.
Oh, very angry, but also like like she's bad, like I'm gonna move on easily. So like that's like what the whole like thing was, and it was my only complaint with it, a little raunchy. You know what I mean? Like to be put in music, like you could rap, sing about what you want to sing about, but it was just very very raunchy.
You said HBO, right? And
Yeah, I guess they take
that.
full advantage of that. They take full advantage of that.
Home box office.
There it is.
Yeah, I mean, I heard things like, oh, it's not really about Jay-Z, or it's just like,
But like this is all no one knows what's going on.
it's ridiculous. And
I think Jay-Z doesn't even know.
Why would she want to put her family in the limelight like that?
Hope, I don't know what's going on.
What's up? It's me, Jay-Z. Nobody can do his voice. It's like ridiculous. Man. No, but seriously, like, why put yourself?
My lips are donuts.
No, he has so much, like, they're already as popular as can be. Why put yourself in such like publicity?
I mean, because
like that?
people. Well, I don't know who said. I don't know who said it when we were on the show one time, but someone said the
Joe
whole.
LaBuzz.
Yeah,
I know exactly. He said that. There's no such thing as bad publicity.
Well, for Jay-Z right now, that's definitely not good publicity. So.
Definitely not the best. I mean, they're talking about.
The only people that are like hating on Jay-Z are Beyonce fans.
Yeah.
But it's like.
But like we're kind of hating on him
Who
now
cares?
too.
Well, we hate on everyone, so like.
That's true.
There it is.
Well, he is an idiot.
in the
If
hater
he did
range.
cheat, maybe he didn't even cheat, and it's just like her, like being
Exactly.
an advocate for people.
She just
who,
put out content before he did. That's why everyone is
And-
wholeheartedly going with like
well,
on her side.
He's not really putting anything out anymore.
The
Yeah,
latest stuff Jay-Z has put out has been
Yeah,
garbage.
Oh, you're talking about the one line he had on Pop Style.
Not even that.
Not even
which was
one
a
line.
bad song
Not even one
besides Kanye's part.
Yeah, no, I
Just,
really didn't
throwing
enjoy
in
that
there.
song that much. One Dance was 10 times better, but
I didn't listen to that song, but I'm talking more about like Magna Carta, Holy Grail,
terrible,
trash.
terrible. Well, here's the thing. He's like one of the greatest rappers, like
Yeah, ever.
early 2000s, late 90s, and then like he hung it up now. Thank God.
You hate to see somebody fall off like that.
It's whatever. Like he's into so many different things. Like the Nets, and he sold that, but he's a businessman. He really is. So.
Yeah, true. He's got his own stuff going on. But
Good for
speaking of musical artists, saddened to hear the passing of one Prince. Roger, what's his last? Roger Nelson. That's his last. That's his
our dear Prince.
First of all, guy's name is Prince. Good
Cool.
for you.
Awesome.
Yeah, to be
Second
known
of
as
all,
Prince, that's big.
From Minnesota.
Lil Yachty.
Cool.
Good for you.
Well, yeah.
I don't know what else going on in Minnesota.
The first time Lil Yachty and Prince have ever been mentioned in the same sentence.
Yeah. But like this guy was like a unicorn.
I remember one of my favorite performances by him, probably by a lot of people. Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Awesome performance. Killed it.
Yeah. This guy has been making like records since he was 15.
Yeah.
But he didn't get to like professionally make them until he was 20 because the record company when he was 15 didn't let him produce his own stuff. He put out his first album when he was 19 years old in like 1970 something. Played 27 instruments on the album. Played every instrument.
Impressive. There's nothing more impressive than that when you play more than 27 instruments. Like
now today they just press buttons and it's
exactly. You could play like 160, but not with your actual hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, like, he broke so many barriers and.
Sure,
like
he was another David Bowie. We lost two barrier breakers.
And you said he was being compared to like Jaden Smith and.
Well, MTV was talking about him. And they were like, he broke down barriers for like men wearing not being conformed to wearing like masculine clothes.
Yeah,
and then MTV was like, he was like a trailblazer for like Jaden Smith and Young Thug, but it's like no, they're idiots. This guy's a genius.
Yeah. They. You know what they do? Like they might wear like these crazy clothes, but he also wears Cartier rings to keep his his hair together. It's insane.
They're doing it for retweets. Like he did it for a cause, so
Prince did it because he wanted Prince.
To do it. He just could do it.
But like this guy was like a I can't even describe him.
Yeah, no,
he's like a ghost.
It's a shame because now that he's dead, his music is gonna start blowing up, and it's at like such a wrong time. I remember like I was like thinking about it like. He just used to play like when he would have parties, like they would like play like his music, you know what I mean? Like, well, like you go out now and you hear like like just like straight, like all right, like people like electronic music, but like back in the day they were playing like those classic hits, and it was like
Prince,
and it's straight just you went out and it was like Prince night, and that you were hyped about it, and you put on your blouses, and that was like
game blouses,
and
like with that like everyone has like these crazy stories about him where it's like.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon. I was watching Jimmy Fallon the other day.
Oh yeah, this is go.
This guy,
talk about it.
Prince had his guys call up Jimmy Fallon and say he wants to play you in ping pong. Jimmy Fallon's like, who? And he's like, he. And Jimmy's like, who's he? And he's like, Prince. And he's like, what? So they get Jimmy.
What?
They get Prince to come on the show. They buy a ping pong table for him so they could play on air. Prince doesn't acknowledge the ping pong table, tells Jimmy Fallon he doesn't want to play ping pong anymore, plays his music, gets off the show. And then Jimmy Fallon has a child, like, a few days after that.
That's insane.
So Jimmy Fallon, day after he has a child, goes out, he's out to dinner, gets a phone call. He wants to play you in ping pong.
Oh my
He's
God.
back. He's back.
And he's like, all right. So,
Is he gonna play this time?
So he goes, meet me at this ping pong place in the city on, like, 22nd Avenue or something like that. And he's like, at exactly midnight. So Jimmy Fallon's like,
that's probably when it closes. Yeah. That's probably when it closes. He had it all to himself.
So he walks in, and Jimmy Fallon, obviously being famous, he's not going there to meet like some chump. The guy at the reception desk is like, "You're here to meet Prince, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Come with me." He takes him into a back room behind a screen, boy. And Prince is just standing there like Prince holding a paddleball,
ready to go.
And he's like, are you ready to play? They play like one round and Prince just destroys him.
Of course.
So Prince hits him with like the kill shot. Mm-hmm. Ball goes rolling. Jimmy Fallon goes and picks up the ball. Picks up the ball, goes and he's like, "Oh, Prince, you want to play again?" Prince isn't there. He's gone.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
This guy is
he real? He might not even be real.
He's not even real.
Honestly, I've never met Prince. He could pass off as just a myth.
He's an enigma.
Oh my God. The inner machinations of his mind are an enigma.
And everyone knows the Dave Chappelle basketball story.
Oh,
obviously.
classic. He's good at basketball. He's good at ping pong. He plays 27 instruments and then disappears into thin air after he destroys you and everything. So,
and his name is Prince.
Yeah, I mean, to be known, like I said, to be known as just Prince, like, how do you get that lucky?
I don't know. His parents were just like, "Want to name him
Prince.
Prince?" And the guy has like the most ridiculous mustache.
Nah,
of all
it's a
time.
shame to see it go. 2016's been the year of, some untimely deaths, so hopefully it ends at that.
Also, R.I.P. China.
Yeah. R.I.P. to China. Grew up watching WWF, so.
Word. All right, so kind of cut into next person's time, so we're gonna get off.
All right.
So.
all right. Thank you guys for tuning in. PB&J Radio on WICR. It was fun hanging out with you. Thank you, Marie, for coming on the show with us. We will see you guys next week, Wednesday.